Good evening, YouTube. That's not the greatest camera angle in the world, but we're gonna roll with it. Hello, YouTube. If you are a close friend of mine, or just someone who follows me on Instagram, you might know about this, but if not, you're about to find out about it. I am in Dublin, Ireland right now, and I'm gonna be here for quite a while because I am doing my graduate studies over here in Ireland. That's right, I'm going for a Master's in Library and Information Science at the University College Dublin. And because of that, I'm in Ireland right now. And I'm going to be there for at least a year, potentially longer if I get work and am able to stay. Because, as I will reference in the Chromatic Bastards live video that's probably not going to go up until after this. It might be up before it, right? But as I say in that, the United States is not looking like the greatest place in the world right now, and I'm not particularly in the mood to be there when the dominoes start falling and all that. So, since I'm in Ireland, I heard about this, the spice bag, which is a apparently staple of drunk eating in Ireland. And I heard about this thing, and it sounded extremely decadent and good. So I was like, I'm going to have to try me that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably talk a little bit about the future of this channel, what I'm up to. And while we do that, we're going to eat a spice bag. I'm getting this with the curry sauce, because that seems to be what the Irish favor. We got a nice French fry to start off, or chips as they call them here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that curry sauce though, that's one of those things about like Indian food, and particularly my few experiences I've had with Indian food, is that it isn't like right immediately hot on the flavor when you eat it. But once it gets to the back of your throat, you're like, oh wow, that is quite harsh. It's a very harsh spice they seem to like there. Fries are well seasoned. They've definitely got something hot on them too. To drink, I got Fanta, which is my favorite soda to get in Europe because they make it differently in Europe. It's got actual a little bit of orange juice concentrate in it, which gives it a very distinct, very different flavor from American orange Fanta, but it's really good. Yeah, that's the stuff. Sort of an Orangina type deal flavor-wise. All right, spice bags also got chicken in them, so let's give this chicken a try. Okay, yeah, it's also got, seems like the same kind of seasoning on it. Let's get some curry sauce on that. I don't know. It's very strange. Like, the curry sauce doesn't seem like it adds a ton of flavor, but it definitely adds that mysterious source of heat at the end. Okay, there we go. A little bit of onion. There's like onions tossed in here too. I think there's more like peppers and stuff in there as well if you dig down a bit. Unfortunately, it's not super hot because I had to walk 15 minutes back to where I'm staying, but oh, it's really good. Oh, this is really good. Those spices are, that is well seasoned. Man. The spice bag, for my large percentage of viewers who are presumably not Irish, is an invention of Irish Chinese takeout places, just sort of mixing together sort of different things that they offer. Try and use it. Wait, fork's not actually nearly sharp enough to puncture this like fried chicken, so we are just gonna have to go by hand on all this stuff. Yeah, invented by Irish Chinese takeaways, kind of combines together. Just sort of stuff they would have lying around. Like peppers, onions, bits of fried chicken, fries, all tossed in a bunch of seasoning and traditionally hacked straight into a paper bag. Eaten typically with this curry sauce. It's a very popular, like, drunk food. You know, whenever I've heard Irish people talk about this in, like, YouTube videos and stuff, it's always in the context of, like, you eat this after a night of getting absolutely hammered, and then it's the best food in the world. And, yeah, I can definitely see how this would be very appealing late at night when you were very inebriated. But I'm stone sober, and I'm loving it, too. Like, this is really good. Obviously, I can't share it with you through the screen, but you can imagine what it's like. You know, I heard it was like shredded chicken they use in these, and I was expecting not very substantial meat, but like, this is a decent chunk of chicken. It's like as much meat as like a chicken nugget or something. I really feel like the curry sauce is not pulling a lot of weight flavor-wise. Like, it's mostly just the assload of orange seasoning blend they've poured all over this thing. It's got almost hints of, like, if you've ever had, like, a barbecue chip, it's like a spicy version of that, I feel is kind of what this, the spicy seasoning tastes like. It's really good. So anyway, about the channel and just other future things I'll be doing. I couldn't bring any of my music gear with me. I can maybe potentially have Mom and Dad ship it over, but otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do music as much or in the same ways, at least. I might get back into VCV Rack, which was free modular synthesizer software I fooled around a bit with around the time I was going to UMD. So, I don't know, there might be videos related to that coming in the future. Chromatic Bastards is over. I will be continuing to work on getting the next Bastards record released through Crucial Blast, you know, send them all the recordings and stuff for that. And then, oh my. But otherwise, Chromatic Bastards is over, and I'm not going to do more with that. Instead, in Ireland, I'm probably going to be focusing on my new music project, the Party Asteroid Apocalypse, which is an idea that I've really had floating around for a long time. We put out our first song on a Nintendo Core Collective track a while ago, or N-Core Collective as they call themselves for legal reasons. So we'll be doing more of that once I can find musicians to play with me and around Dublin. And I think this little carrot. Oh man, when you put all the spices on, it doesn't even matter. It's just a carrot. It's like the flavor is still crazy. I'm really glad I went for the spice bag. This is really good. I was like, so afraid as I walked home. I was like, it's not going to live up to the hype, and I'm going to be so disappointed. Because it's my birthday today. Yeah, I'm turning 24 all alone in Dublin, but it's like, I'm having myself a nice dinner. It's better than a cake. Man. And it's like, this is how you know that this comes from Chinese places, because look at how much stuff they pack into that bag. You know, just getting your money's worth. This is like, this deal with the sauce and the soda was like €12.50. So, probably something close to like $15 US. And it's, oh man, it's so good. And they give you so much of it. I hope I'm able to eat a good portion of this, because I have a refrigerator in this room, but I don't have a microwave or anything. And this is like the kind of stuff that you need to eat hot. I can't imagine this is very good cold, even though it is just really tasty. It's like, some foods just really need to be eaten hot. I do wish they had given me some napkins, though, because I got spice all over my hands. I'm going to have to walk out of here and wash my hands afterwards before I go to bed, so I don't get it all over the bed sheets. Wow, let's just scoop a bunch of this out so we can get... Now, I will say, it definitely looks like they piled more of the chicken near the top to make it look like there was more chicken in it than it is. But the fries are really well seasoned. So it's not like you're getting ripped off. They're still really tasty. Anyway, as for other stuff that might be on the channel, obviously, all my gear being at home means my bass guitar is at home too. So, there's probably not going to be any more of the McCluskey bass covers for a while. It hasn't already been like a year since I uploaded the last one, but I really can't do them now. Don't expect videos to be super regular anyway, because I'm going to be, studying for a master's degree, which is a not insignificant time commitment. So, there is that. Especially because there's a big thesis component you have to do. So yeah, just be aware that for next year, I'm going to be in Ireland. And I'm probably going to be eating more of these, because fuck, man, these are really good. There's a little mini fridge in here, which I've tossed my Fanta in for a moment so it can get a little cooler, or at least what's left of it can get a little cooler. Oh, they're starting to get wetter with whatever the seasoning is as I get down there. Or it might just be grease. The curry sauce is pretty good. Adds a nice bit of moisture. Has that like very herby. Although to say it's very anything, it's not a super strong flavor, but you know, it's got that like herbaceous flavor. You know, all those like kind of Indian seasonings. You know, consistency is sort of creamy, which I think is also kind of a Indian sauce sort of thing. It's like, man, why don't I make this in the US? I've heard that like Irish places in the US, like Irish focused restaurants, will carry these. But it's like our normal ass Chinese joint should stock this too, because it's phenomenal. That is the thing where like most Chinese places in America aren't going to also be dipping into doing like Indian food with the curry spices and all that. Whereas in Europe they've got big Indian immigrant populations, so there's more, that's kind of their ethnic cuisine. And that's, you know, the sort of thing their Chinese restaurants are going to sidestep into. But, man, maybe I'll just need to get down to the international grocers, buy yourself some curry sauce, and get to work. Because, man, I don't know that that little mini fridge is actually turned on. This doesn't feel any colder. It wasn't even lit up in there. I honestly have no idea if it was turned off or not. There was a little knob in there and I did twist it, but I don't know. Unfortunate thing is, these tall ass cans don't have a ton of liquid in them. And this thing is, well, it's a 330 milliliter, which is, I don't know, I feel like this is smaller than a typical American bottle of soda. And even our cans of soda aren't as tall, but I think they're wider more than this is taller. So more volume overall. There's a lot of like, I see some kind of greens at the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't really show up on camera at all, but there's definitely more of the veggies toward the bottom. Big bottle of water in there that I assume the host left. I'm staying in an Airbnb right now. Okay. Alright, it's good that we have more liquids, because that is pretty much fresh out. Ah, man. Get to the last drop, though. Did I mention that I wish they'd given me napkins? Because I do really wish I should have grabbed some napkins. That was not me. Get all this good stuff, man. Like, even though this is mostly fries, which is sort of well known as like the way you fill out a lot of food without actually giving people a ton of value in terms of food, these things are seasoned so well that I don't care at all. It's 90% fries. The fries are good enough that they can be their own dish. You know, the chicken and the onions and stuff, that's practically just a bonus. I'm definitely going to have a lot of this curry sauce left over. I'm going to have to figure out if I can keep that. Here we go, another piece of chicken. Ooh. I don't know why I went woo. It's not suddenly hot or anything. It's just so much seasoning left over on my fingers. Woo. When you just get the pure seasoning, though, I will tell you, like when it's not on a piece of food, you do feel the heat way more. I'm glad that I just film on my phone rather than anything super high quality, because otherwise you would be able to see just how dripping my nose is right now. Now you can only just imagine it because I've told you about it. Oh man, this is still like half full. Look at that. And I'm like very full, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the fridge working and put this in find a microwave to put this in. Man, it is really good. I've already said that many times throughout the course of this like nearly 25-minute at this point video, but man, it's good. I think I'm going to start feeling sick if I eat more of this. This is pretty filling. So, I'm basically going to call the video here. Dripped a little bit of curry sauce on my shirt. Get that onion in there. And this hunk of carrot in there. Man, that's good. That is really good. Pop the lid back on our curry sauce. And yeah, so that's the little update on where in the world, your little where in the world is Carmen Sandiego update with me. And I guess I'll see you all in the future. Gonna make sure to use my unspice bagged hand to close up the camera. But yeah, I'm in Ireland. I'll continue to be in Ireland. So in future videos for probably a decently long while, if not for the foreseeable future, we'll be in Ireland. So hope you enjoyed that. I guess this is the Mysterious Creep signing off. I don't remember whether or not I did that in the other dinner mukbang. I'm still never quite clear on that type videos, but peace out.